thought I've seen you with Hitatata, you were doing fronts.
You can do fronts, but this doesn't move, and it keeps you in a bad position. Whereas free, you stay right on top, boom. And it's easy. I learned to do free weights. I know what fuck Smith machine didn't even exist probably when I learned how to squat. But I learned it from George Friend, who was I think a hammer thrower for the U.S. Olympic team. He showed me how to do squats, period. I had really skinny legs. And I'm talking about, my legs would be knocking.
I can relate.
You know, and then what happened, he started giving me technique after technique. We did bench squats first. I touched the bench, I knew where it was all the time. And then one day he moved the bench, and in my mind, the bench was still there, so I could do it. And I turned around, there was no bench, and he was over there sitting down. So what happened? Because we had no mirrors. See?
Well, should we then do that, maybe?
Yeah, we'll get the feel for it. We'll start here.
Okay, so one of the things I noticed with you is if I'm off by 1 inch, I'll feel it in my knees. So,
but you gotta understand. No, leave it there.
No, because I want it to line up.
Oh.
Exactly. So when you go here, what are you thinking?
When I do mine, I step in, and I know where I feel myself right here. And I don't move, and I put the plate there, and I go. Okay. I don't try to, I know where I want it. When you're doing free weights, you got to know where you want it because you don't have that line.
Okay.
Go by. That's where you want it, right.
Am I too wide?
You're good. No,
okay.
It's good right there. But you got to understand, you want the feet slightly in front of you just a little. Because if it's up underneath you, your knees got to go forward. And that hurts your knees. So you want to line it up so that when you go, when you like here, you carry it there. Now when you do your squats, you got a line, see? You stay in line, boom, that's all quad.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Now, step forward just a little bit. More. There, right there. Now, just sit. Don't move it, yeah. Just sit now, just sit down. Butt going back a little. You see? First thing you did, you push your hips forward. You got to bring that butt back a little bit, now sit. Right there, that's it, now you're even. Can't go wrong. Right there. Is that yours right there? How'd that feel?
It's totally different because like you did point out, I think instinctively people don't know where to just fall into it.
Yeah.
And I feel a nice deep stretch on the quad.
And you got it right in the right spot.
Now, is this a glute or quad emphasis?
What do you want it to be? If she lifts her hips, it becomes glute and quad. But for our purpose, we're going to do just straight. God damn, it's cold. Why turn the freaking fans on this time of morning?
I know.
You got the doors open. Gee whiz.
Now,
slide underneath it more. Here. Okay.
So the guy's hanging off a little bit.
You're not hanging off. You're perfect. You're in that crack. That's why. Push up. All right. Bring it down. Now push up. See? The same thing.
You find with this thing, you need to have someone hold it because it will hook over?
No. As long as you stay flex like that, it doesn't lock. Now when you want to lock it, point your toes. Point now. Boom. See? That's the difference. Come on. Press. Good. Press. Up. No. Lock it. Now, how'd that feel?
Outstanding stretch. I like that the pelvis wasn't jiggly.
It didn't do all this. It just up and down.
What do you say to people that, some people argue the Smith machine will ruin your knees and elbows?
Because you're out of line. If you're in line, it don't mess with your knees or your elbow. So how can it? The only thing when you're out of alignment, it messes you up right away. Because most people do what? Push their knees too far forward.
It's kind of shocking. You say that a front squat is easy.
Yeah, well, because I started with front squats. You know,
you can't cheat on a front squat.
Most of my friends did Olympic lifting, so we did front squats, and I couldn't do a back squat. Period. but I could do a front squat. My front squat was just as, you couldn't tell which one was better. I could lift just the same amount of weight.
Do you ever deploy Olympic lifts on your clients?
Oh, no.
Or is
no.
that more for like a football sports performance?
More sports performance than anything, but you understand, it just depends on the individual. Everything depends on the person. We're at 25 already. Now, here you go. Align this, watch your hair. Lay back. You're too far this way. Come back a little bit. There you go.
Move the pattern.
Lift up, lift up. Right there. Now, your feet up.
Where's my head? Like this?
No, pull your head up a little. Here we go. Right here. Now, push up and flex. There you go. Now push. There you go. Good. Let the knees go outside here. There you go. Much better. See? Your hips don't roll up now.
I noticed she goes deeper with ease with that pad.
Yes. It allows better range of motion.
Yeah.
There you go. Push it. Do it again. All right. There you go. How'd it feel?
I felt actually more in my muscles.
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
It hit more than right over here.
Right. It hit the quads a lot better with the pad. Lift that chest up when you go down. Lift chest up. Now. That's it. Do it again. Here we go. Hit it. Lift the chest up.
Is that what you mean?
Yep. Perfect. Up. One more. One more. Up. Lock it. Now, 25 on top. Whew. Yeah. Now, safety-wise, you're not going to bottom out, so put that up higher so that way you can do it. You want to be safe at all times.